Here is my capybara friend again, and today we are going to talk about diastasis recti. It's a buzzword, you might have heard it. If you've had a baby, you've probably heard it. But what is diastasis recti? So it is when our belly muscles get too stretched out. And one of the best things we're going to do is to manage pressures for that, okay? So if I am creating pressure in my abdomen for anything, and usually it's going to come up worse when we're exercising and exerting, but if I'm squeezing and it starts to push out, that's a problem, okay? If it pushes out too far and it's too thin, we can get a hernia, things like that. So definitely if you're concerned or if you're having pain in the abdominal wall, get it checked out by a provider that can diagnose and see that. But if we already have a diagnosis and we know it's not serious, or we're just trying to manage pressures, that is going to be our best thing, okay? So again, we want to minimize that happening. So forward pressure, not so good. It's going to help or put more pressure. It's not going to help. It's going to make it potentially worse over time, or certainly not going to help it get better, okay? So best things we can do for that. So one would be posture, keeping our ribs and pelvis in a nice stacked position. If they're mushing towards each other, then that's going to create this kind of pushing out on the belly, okay? Second thing would be training the muscles, starting from the deepest layer and moving out. So our deepest layer, our transverse abdominis, it really wraps around the belly. So when we squeeze it, it's going to create support, okay? It's going to be like a little corset. And good thing is that it works really closely with our pelvic floor. So our pelvic floor contraction, when we get that lift of the pelvic floor and our belly comes in, then we get a nice pressure system support here. And if we train with exhales, then that's really going to drive pressure up and out, okay? So those are going to be the core foundations that you're going to want for diastasis recti. Again, that is getting a corseting motion with our deepest belly muscles and a lifting layer of lifting of the pelvic floor so that they go together, and they do it with an exhale, okay? And then there's a bunch of other things we can do to load on top of that. But again, that is your foundation for core strengthening. Have fun with it.